If you have the CapCut app on your phone and you're still not able to put out content on any of your platforms because you do not know how to use the app, this video is for you. Some creators do not even know the basic things to do on CapCut. Like when I even say basic as cutting, adding a transition, and editing your videos. Like even exporting, some do not know how to use CapCut at all. So in today's video, we're going to be handling that. In this digital age, it is no longer news that putting out videos is very important. A lot of persons will watch videos, but we never view a picture. They'll just swipe through it. But when they see a video, in fact, some persons spend so much time watching reels, some spend so much time watching short form content on YouTube, some spend so much time on TikTok. So you need to know how to use CapCut because CapCut is like one of the best apps that you can use to compile your videos, make them look amazing, make them enjoyable. At the end of this video, you will be able to use CapCut like a pro, even though you have never had an experience with CapCut. This video is going to be showing you step-by-step process on how you can use CapCut to edit your videos, your long-form videos, your short-form videos, any video at all. I know the CapCut app is easy to navigate, but most people find it difficult to understand what feature is for, what it does, and how to actually use it. And if you want to start creating content or you're already creating content, but editing is a little bit difficult for you because you don't know how the pro version of CapCut, you can send me a message. I have an option for you that is way more economical. It is affordable that you can use to access CapCut if you want a pro version. I'm quickly going to take you through the screen record I made where I'll be showing you step by step on how I get to edit my own videos, or at least some of the things, some of the features on CapCut that I use to edit my videos and make them look presentable, right? Let's just get right into the video without taking so much of your time. Tutorial, we're going to be using the paid version of CapCut Pro. If you want CapCut Pro paid version, do send me a message and I'm going to be sending you login after you make payment anyways. Payment for 1 month is just 3,000 naira, and by next month we're going to be doing a 1 year plan. If you're interested, also send me a message. All right, so this is it. I'm going to try as much as I can to keep this very simple because the how to use CapCut cannot be explained in 1 day. There are a lot of features to explore. But this video is basically going to be showing you how to just do simple edits if you are just a beginner, right? So click here where you have new videos, right? Click here where you have new videos. But let me say something before I go on with that. Here where you have edit photo. If you want to do a thumbnail, you want to edit your photo simply, just click here where you have edit photo, right? And you'll be able to edit any photo that you want, right? You'll be able to do any edit on any photo that you want. You have filters. This is not the tutorial for today. This can be another video entirely. So let's go back to the main point of call for this video. What I want to edit is a new video, right? But before I still go on, here we have auto cuts. If you scroll up like this, where you have auto cuts, you have AI video, you have retouch, AI generator, photo tools, AI image, and the rest of them. They are all very important tools that you should also know how to use, right? And maybe in separate videos, I'll be able to explain them one after the other, right? But for today, let's just get right started with the video that we want to do. Right, so I'm going to click there where I have edit video, and it's going to bring me to this interface. It's showing me my gallery, and I'm going to pick up the one I want to edit. Let me just pick one random one. This one. This is a long form content, right? I also record this as a long form content. So I place my phone on the landscape mode. If you're wondering what landscape mode means, it simply means I kept my phone slanted like the other way while recording, not holding it the way the way you hold your phone in your hands. That's portrait mode. But when you keep it slanting like you want to watch a movie on your phone, that is landscape, right? And that is how I recorded this video because I want it to be a long form video for my YouTube channel. Right, so once I import the video I want to edit, right, if I want to add more videos to this one, where I have the plus sign, I can use that to add more videos. Now, before I even imported it here, I could actually select more than one video at that part, right? I can select all the videos I want to edit and just click on add, and then I'm going to have it here. But let's say I already added and I now want to add more. Where I have this plus sign, I'll click here and go ahead and add any other video that I want to add or any other picture that I want to add. Now let's go back. So I'm here now. The next thing I want to do, the first thing I always begin with is ensure that my aspect ratio is on point. Aspect ratio is this. When you scroll to the right hand side, you're going to see aspect ratio, this icon here. Click on it, you'll see 9 by 16. 9 by 16 is for reels, shorts, Facebook videos, and the likes and the rest of them. Then 16 by 9 is the landscape one I just talked about, that's for YouTube. And then you have 1 by 1 Instagram, 4 by 3 still YouTube. You have 3 by 4, this is also for Facebook, and all these other ones that we have here. So the one I want to put my aspect ratio to is 16 by 9. The reason why it's also important to always set your aspect ratio is just in case when you were importing, maybe you imported a video that you shot on landscape mode. How do I mean? Let me look for a video that's on landscape mode. I'm going to click on this plus sign, right? Just pick a video I recorded on landscape mode. This
Hey,
one is
beautiful
the
women.
landscape
I
mode
understand.
video, right? This is the landscape mode video. So now you see I've imported it here. So I've successfully imported the portrait video, and because my aspect ratio has been set as landscape, it is showing in landscape. What I can do with this video is to go ahead and just blur the background of the video. Here where I have background, I'll click on background and click on blur, right? So the main video will just be showing at the middle like this. I'm very certain but I've seen videos that are like this. It simply means that the ratio for that video was picked as landscape mode, right? This is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to be deleting this because this is not what I want to use for the video. Okay, so I have this is the video I'm trying to edit. What I'm now going to do is what I always begin with. The very first, I begin with three major things. The very first one is to reduce the noise of the video. If it's a video that I recorded, I'm not doing a voiceover for. Like what I said in the video is what I want people to hear. What I'm going to do is I'll click on the video and then I'm going to scroll down to the right hand side. I'm going to see where I have reduce noise. Click on reduce noise, turn it on, and the noise in this image, this video is going to reduce. It might not go off completely, but at least it's going to reduce. There are other things that you can still do to remove the noise in the background. Where you have isolate voice, when you click on isolate voice, you can still use this to further reduce the noise in a video. You click on keep voice, only your voice is supposed to be heard. I'm going to close this because this always takes time to, you know, it always usually takes time for it to process. So I'm going to just remove it, right? So I'll click that out. I don't want to keep the voice. I'm going to just close that, right? So I don't want that to apply. But that is one way to still reduce the noise in the video. Another one is what's this one called now? Let me look for it. Just give me enhance. Yeah, enhance voice. That's another feature that you can use to further make this image, this video to have minimal noise. When you have enhanced voice, when you click on it and toggle this on, you're going to be able to enhance the voice of the video. I also do not want to use that picture because it's going to take me some time for it to process. Now, I've done the reducing of the noise of the video. That's like the very first thing that I usually do once I come here on CapCut. Right. The reason why I do this is so that I don't have to um, I don't have to start reducing noise for every clip that I get to cut. But I'm going to be cutting this clip, even the part I don't want. I won't want to start reducing the noise per clip, so I just go ahead and reduce the noise from the very beginning. Now, the next thing I get to do is to crop the video, right? I'm going to crop the video. So once I click on the video, right, it's going to give me this highlight split. But let's I don't click on it. I already have this highlight edit. When I click on edit, right? When I click on the edit icon, it's going to give me this split icon and all of this other icon. So I'm going to use that to remove the intro part, the part where I was not really settled. I was touching my clothes, trying to adjust my mic. I'll use this split, cut here, and just delete that part out. So it begins from exactly where I want it to begin, right? If I don't want to use the split icon, the next thing I can do, or the alternative I can use, is I'll click on the video and I have it highlighted like this. I'm going to just click, hold that part, the beginning part, and sure I can either reduce it or take it back, reduce or take it back. This is another way to remove the part you don't want in the video without getting to split and delete, right? So this is it. That's for that one. The next thing I get to always do for the videos, right, before I get to do any other thing, I said three things, right? The first one was to reduce the volume, reduce the noise, and maybe increase the volume of the video. The second one is to, remove the part I don't want. So I split and delete, or just drag the cursor to reduce to the part where I want it to begin from. Then the next thing I want to do, right, is to crop it to have a proper fix, right? So once I click on crop, right, click search through the just scroll through the options. You're going to see crop. Click on crop. Then you have 16 by 9. Click on 16 by 9. If this was a portrait video, I'll click on 9 by 16. 16 by 9. When I click on it, it's going to highlight the video like this. And I'm just going to place my hand at this part, this down um, box, right? Where they have this, let me call it an arrow. I'll just click on it, either at the up part or at the down part, and then I'm going to pull it in. This way, it helps me to, get exactly the frame that I need, right? I get exactly what I want in the video. I'm not getting the entire part. It's not looking so distant and far away again. This is it. I've cut it out. I just click on the good sign, and this is what it's going to look like. If I further want to reduce it, like still make it fit the screen, I'm still going to still click on crop again and maybe remove any other part that I want to still reduce it, like bring it in. This is what it's now going to be like. All right, so this is what it's going to be like. Now, I think I like it. I prefer it like this. So I've done this for the entire video. So now I can begin to split any part I don't want. I can, maybe there are parts where there are bloopers in the video that I want to remove. I'll still use the split icon. So this is it. This part now I want to remove it. I'm going to click on edit, click on split, then drag it to the part where I want to remove. Click on split again, and then I'll delete the video. Right? This is the things that I get to do first once I come here. Then another thing I get to do, because I don't want to have two different I don't want to have two different effects on my videos before I get to even do the split that I just did now, right? Let me do that one first. Before I get to split the video, I try to do this for the entire video. So I click on the video, and I'm going to scroll down to where I have adjust. I'll click on adjust, and then it brings me to this interface, right? So if maybe I have more than one clip in this particular place, when I'm done with all of the edits I want to do, I'll just click on apply to all, and I'm able to add this whatever editing I'm going to do here. I'm going to apply to all of the clips. Now let's start with brightness. I'm going to click on brightness. This is already very bright. I don't want it to be too bright. I will reduce the brightness a bit. For my contrast, I'll check reduce and increase. I'm going to increase the contrast a bit. For my saturation, I think I'm going to increase it a bit, right? For my brilliance, I'm also going to increase. If I increase, it's going to be too bright. I'm going to reduce it a bit. For the sharpness, I don't do more than 50. So I usually do 45 or 50. I don't do more than 50. So it's not looking too fake, right? Clarity, the same thing. I do it at 45 or 50. Let me say 40, 45. Okay. For my HSL, I usually don't even play with this one because if this one will take me more time to know the hue I want to use. It's more like color grading, right? If you click on the pink, anything that's pink on this image is going to be adjustable, right? Anything that's pink. If you click on the purple, anything in this image that is purple is going to be adjustable. Blue, anything in the blue can be adjusted. Green, and okay, you notice that for this blue now, the blue that I'm wearing, you're seeing that the color is is changing. The blue clothes I'm wearing, because there's blue here, right? Because there's blue here, I can easily adjust it, make it more blue, and this is what this one is for. If I have what's it called? I have green in this particular background. I can also edit it here. If I have yellow, if I click on this yellow, now my face, the earrings, because it's almost like gold, right? My face, the earring is going to be adjusting. But like I said, I usually don't spend too much time on the hue because if you overdo this or you underdo this, you can just affect the overall look of your video. So I ignore that one. For graphs, I don't use graphs as well. Color wheel. The next one I get to use is either highlights, right? When you click on highlights, you'll be able to highlight the video, increase the bit. For shadows, you can either reduce or increase the bit. I usually don't use these ones as well. The one I get to use is the white, right? For the white, I increase the white so that it's brighter, meaning that the white, if it's white in this video, it's going to have to it's going to increase in the brightness. Then for the blacks, I reduce the black so that it's a little bit darker. Or if I reduce the black so it's a bit darker. Then for my temperature, I either reduce it or increase it, depending on how I want the video to look like, right? So once I'm done, if I have more than one clip, I just click on apply to all. But if I have a single clip, I just go ahead and click on the good sign, and then my edit has been saved, right? This is what the video now looks like, right? This is what the video now looks like. You know what it was like before. Let's see the difference. Let me try to import it again so you can see the difference between this and what it used to be before. All right. If I click on the sign here, I'll be able to import that video. Let's see. This is what the original video looks like. Now this is what it looks like. So you can always play around your own. It doesn't have to be this colorful. It doesn't have to be this centralized. You can always play around your own. But as you can see, there's a difference between the colors here and the colors in the original video. Right? This one looks a lot, more brighter, colorful compared to this one that is just plain and bare. Right? So that is for the colors. Now, another thing you need to know about the colors again. If you click on it, right, you click on the video and you go back to adjust. Come back to adjust. When you click on the video and come back to adjust. Here where you have let me take it back. Where you have color correction. Once you click on color correction, it automatically corrects any error in in the color grading. Right. So I don't use it. I don't bother using it. I just leave it the way it is, right? But the one I get to use more often is color match, right? If I do not have strength to start doing brightness, saturation, and the rest of them, I sometimes go to pick a particular already edited effect that I like. Sometimes I go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and then I go to Netflix. No, Netflix now is the movie page. So I look for videos I like. I like the way their color grade is, and just screenshot a part of it, and then come here where I have upload. I'll click on upload and I'll just pick that particular image. So let me just pick one to just explain what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me pick this one as black and white. If I click on it, this video automatically goes to black and white, right? This is what it does. So I can reduce or increase or just leave it the way it is, but it automatically goes to black and white. So any image that you have that you want to, use the colors from that image, you can just go ahead and click on the color on that image, and then it just automatically applies to your video. So if you have videos that you like and you like the way the color grade of that video is, you could use it, right? You could use whatever image that you like the color grading in that image, right? As you can see, the way I'm playing around it, I really like the black and white actually. So I'm going to just pick that black and white for the purpose of this video. Or better still, let's just leave it the way it was. But my video is black and white. Like I said, it's just going to be reflected in the video, right? This is what it's now going to look like. This is what the video is going to look like. All right. So I'm just going to reset this. I don't want that. I don't want to use that one. This is just me showing you that from your color match, you can pick any image and use, right? So we have presets. We have preset is more like um colors, what's it called, color grading that you have used before, and you saved it, right? So if you saved a particular color grade before, like this one I did not have saved it, right? I could come here and just say save as preset. Okay, now if I come here and click on save as preset, I can always use it later, right? I can always use it later. So for filters, there are different filters that you can also pick from, right? You can play around the filters and just pick any one that best suits what you want, right? You can pick any filter at all. It's going to be reflected in, or yeah, in the video. I'm not doing the filters. For video quality, you could enhance the video quality, reduce the image noise, auto adjust. Like you could just say also enhance this video. Once you click on also enhance this video, it's going to automatically enhance the image of this video to what it believes that it's supposed to be like, right? So this is for this one. If this color grading I did is not okay, I can always adjust it. If I don't like the way it's looking, I can always adjust it. So you could also go ahead and learn how to play around these things, right? So this is one thing I get to do. Then the next step I get to take is to what's it called now? Next thing I get to do is to um okay, let's see edits, right? If you click on edits, here you have volume. You can reduce the volume of this or increase it. Then if you scroll down to the beginning of the video of your video itself, here you will see mute clip, you see AI clipper, you see cover. Once you click on mute clip, this automatically mutes this video. It automatically mutes the video. So let's assume that you want to do a voiceover. Or you want to add a music to this video, and you don't want what you're saying, what you're showing to be audible. You can just go ahead and unmute your clip. Mute your clip. Right, all the sound in this clip is going to be removed. Can you see you're not hearing anything again? Once I click on mute on that place, you can hear, right? So that is how to use that part. Then AI Clipper, this one I'll do a different video showing us all of the AI features that you can now use here on CapCut, right? CapCut can really help you create videos. Just okay, let's do an example. Here where I have this icon, once I click on it, see it's already asking me what describe what you'd like to edit, right? So I can say I want to edit the color of this. I want to edit the color of this video. I want to edit the color of this video, right? Once you send it, it's going to help you give you what you want. I do not want to do that as well, but I'm only showing you that this is just like how you have your chat GTP. You can still use this, give it prompts, and still get what you want. Same with the AI clipper, right? It's going to help you to automatically clip what you want when you do the right prompts. Then here you have your cover. This cover, you could actually use this cover to create a thumbnail for your video without going to CapCut, without going to Canva or any other app, right? This is a video for another day as well. I'll show you in a second video how to create what's it called, a thumbnail from how to create a thumbnail from your CapCut, right? So I'll do a different video for that. Now let's move on. I'm going to now show us how to I'm done editing. Okay, from editing, okay, from this edit, we have split. I showed you volume, animation, right? Once you click on animation, there are some videos where you see the video begins like this. Let's see. I've clicked over zoom. Let's see when once it comes in. Okay, this is how the video is going to begin. Okay, still trying to upload. Okay, so this is how the video is going to begin,
If you
right?
have
So there are a lot of animations you could use. You could use There's a lot that you can pick from, right? If I click on this one, this is how
if
the
you
video
have
begins.
if you have
If I click on this one, this is how the video gets to begin. So there are different animations that you could use. You can just play around it. Here you can increase how it comes in, you can reduce how it comes in, how many seconds will it take for it to come in. You can reduce or increase it using this particular part, right? So they are different. There are a lot of them. There's click on basic. light, glitch, mask. There's a lot of them, right? You could also set the in and out of it, or you could say, okay, let it be a combo. So it goes in and comes out. Just play around it, right? Play around it. You have a lot of options on the pro version, which I'm offering to you at a very discounted price, right? So this is it. I will take off the animation because I don't want it as well. Then effects, for the effects, for a beginner, I won't even ask you to use effects. There's no need for effects for a beginner. But if you have time, if you have the chance, you can always play around it. Now, when you have speed, I noticed there's a friend of mine who likes to create short form content, but she doesn't know how to, put the video on slow motion. So she's always, creating the video manually on slow, like you recording the video and it's coming on slow. And sometimes doesn't give us what she doesn't give her what she wants. I've tried to explain to her that you can only use CapCut. Yes, so you can use CapCut. Here on CapCut, right? You can click, if you click on this green part here, if you reduce it, this video automatically becomes a slow-mo video, right? You're going to be talking slowly and moving slowly. This is this is it. So once it's at one is the normal speed. Then if you want to increase it, if I increase it to either 2, 3, 4, 500 maximum, this is what the video is going to now be like, right? Right? This is what it looks like on speed. So you can always play around it, right? So if you click on smooth slow mo, it's going to also help the video so that it doesn't lag. So the video does not lag. Let me say I'm using 0.5 slow mo. If I click on smooth slow mo, right, it gives me a better it gives me a better option, right? Now there's something else I also noticed in this slow mo. There's a new feature. It wasn't here from the beginning, but I noticed that recently CapCut now have this change audio pitch. So I click on audio pitch, right? Once I click on that part, the way I speak is going to change. So here I can reduce and increase the speed, just change my audio pitch and all that. Okay, so now let's go back to all of the features that we had before. So I've shown you animation, I've shown us effects, delete, speed, beat. Beat is when you want to change the audio. Then crop, right? We already saw how to use crop. I already showed us how to use crop. We have replace. If I want to replace this video with another video, I will just go ahead and click on replace and import the video I want to use. As you can see, the videos that are not up to that length, they are not highlighted. The ones that are up to that length and even more, I can use it to replace the video. Now, if I come back here again, we have overlay. Overlay is if you want to maybe add an image or a picture or a video on this video, right? So if I click on overlay, right, it will give me add option. So let me say I click on this one, right? So this is I'm overlaying this video. So if you want to do reaction videos, this one works best, right? This overlay feature helps you to, maybe to show off what you're doing, helps to show off a different video, or you can use on the if it's a picture, for instance. Maybe I'm talking about a particular product, a particular picture. I could just use the overlay to attach that thing that I want to talk about here. I'll click on the image that I want, maybe my logo or something, and just impute it into the video. So it will be here. If I want this to play from the beginning of the video to the end, I'm going to just leave it playing like that. If I don't, I will see just the same way you can split and delete. The same thing can be done on the overlaid video. CapCut cannot be explained in one video. Alright, so the other important thing that I think you need to know about is how to add audio, is how to add audio to your videos, right? So here we have audio. When you click on it, you see extract, right? Extract simply gives you access to your phone. If there are audios in your phone that you want to use on the video, you can easily extract it from the video, right? So let's say I want to extract this one. When I click on it, the audio automatically extracts and it's been added to my video. Let's play it and see what it sounds like. All right, so that's for that one. Now, if I want to add a sound from CapCut, which some persons will say if you're posting on YouTube, don't use the sound from CapCut. I actually use sounds from CapCut. I use a lot of sounds from CapCut, but and I am safe. The reason why I'm safe is because when I come to upload on YouTube, I don't upload from YouTube app, I upload from my desktop site. So before the video gets to run, I get to see if that video is copyrighted. If it is copyrighted, they tell me, and then I can change the video using the YouTube library. Then you have your folder. Here at your folder, like I already explained, extract audio from video gives you access to your file, and you can pick a particular video and just extract the sound, right? Then here at the device, when you click on it, this simply means you have recorded the video and audio already, and you want to import this. How do you record an audio? Maybe for example, you are into Bible niche, or you're into motivation, you are into storytelling, and you want to do a voiceover, or you've already done a voiceover, you have already generated a voiceover using maybe 11 Labs or Blue Voice or any other free editing tool, right? Here you can just go ahead and import the audio. In case you don't know how to use Blue Voice, Blue Voice is an amazing website that I used to, get free audio. So you can just go ahead and click and see this video showing up here. Click on it to watch that video. Pick any of the voices that you want. Let me use this prayer one,
Today,
right? Prayer 5. Okay, if I add it here, let's play it and hear what it sounds like.
today is blessed. I am
This
blessed.
is how. All right. So remember, I said you should mute this, right? So if I mute this, only the sounds that I just added will be playing.
Today is blessed. I am blessed.
So if I don't want the music to be too loud, I will go ahead and reduce this. Click on it to reduce the volume. The music is trying to
Today is
background.
blessed. I am blessed.
All right.
My
Do you get? So this is how to put a sound, right? So still at that audio part, there's sound effects. Sound effects is more like all those bell sounds, notification sound, this far that has been trending. There are different sounds and transition that you can use from this sound effects. Once you click on sound effects, let's say I want to use my network is not so strong at the moment. Sorry. This is the one that you use to record your own audio. So once you click on record, right, it gives you this mic and you can record your own audio. Now, when you have teleprompter, I use teleprompter a lot. So let me say I have a script that I want to just, do a voiceover for. I'll go ahead and get the script and just input it here. Right. When I click on that text, I'm going to be able to just, let me say I'm putting this one for instance, and I click done, right? It's going to be showing on my screen. So as I'm looking at the thing I'm editing, as I'm looking at that tutorial I'm editing, I'm going to be able to follow the teleprompter to say what I want to say. So once I click on record, the teleprompter begins to move. How do I edit this? Or how do I, add something to this? I'll click on this pencil icon here, and I'll be able to have access to it, add something to it. Then here, where I have this setting icon here, once you click on it, you'll be able to set the speed for the teleprompter and the font. If I reduce it, as you can see, it has reduced. If I increase it, it has increased. The speed I can also reduce. I always use 20, but it's not so fast. I don't get it up too fast like I'm doing now. This video is already long and I want to end it. So that is for teleprompter. Let me close it. Then the next thing that is very important is your text to audio. Let's say you want to use CapCut to actually get the audio, right? You don't want to use any other external app to get your audio. Once you come here on text to audio, input your text, it's going to give you the audio, right? Just the same way you are creating with 11 Labs or creating with Blue Voice, you're going to be able to get a voiceover from here. I will do a different video. I'm promising to do a different video for this, right? Okay. So the next thing I want to show us is there's just a lot. There's a lot. There's just a lot. Okay, so right now this video is almost good for me to post. Now, the last thing I didn't mention is transition. Okay, let me use this part to show how to use transition because it's also important. Now, if I click here, I think here I lost my line. I didn't know what to say here. As you can see, it's a little bit. I bent my head and then I lifted my head up again. I'll click here and I'll click to delete it. Now, here where I have this icon showing. When I click on that icon there, it's going to give me access to the transitions and I'll pick anyone. These features are only available on the pro version,
God fights for me.
right? They are currently only available on the pro the pro version. Now, there's something new that I also noticed. I didn't know about this before now. I recently just noticed it on CapCut, and I think it's something that you should pay attention to. If you click here, you have view matching access. Once you click on it, right, it's going to open up like this. Now, it's showing you different sound effects that you could use with that transition. That was that particular transition I just picked. It showed me different sound effects that I could use. So I can just go ahead and check the sound effects to see the one that matches the transition that I picked. Then you have video effects, right? You could also pick any video effect that will match the transition you picked, then filters as well. So this one is new and I've been enjoying it because before now I manually used to just impute the sound effects. When I pick a transition, I begin to I go to sound and then I begin to look for the sound one by one manually. But with this, it has made it easier for me to be able to add, okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out. I'm going to click on buy sound of tearing. Let's see what it's going to look like. I also click on video effects. I'll pick one. My network is a bit poor. Uh,
God fights for me. God provides for me.
okay. So that's for that one. I don't think it matches it. So I'll pick another one.
God fights for me. God provides for me.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
God fights for me. God provides for me.
Okay, I think this sound effects matches better. So I'll pick that one instead. Let's see this one for the effects.
God fights for me.
All right.
God
So
provides
this
for
is
me.
basically what this one is about, right? This is what it's about. You can pick any of the sounds to match the transition that you picked. That is how to use view matching assets. Okay, so that's the transition. What other important thing I want to mention? Caption. Now I don't do my caption until I am done with the video. Because if you go and do your caption first, you might not have to when maybe you do any other editing on the video, you will now have to start editing the video again or editing the things you have said before that you generated in the captions. So I wait when I'm done with all the editing I want to do on the video, right? Then I click on captions to generate speech for the video. I'll just click on any one. I click on generate. It's going to generate in a few minutes. Then I can change the style. I can change the style. I can also change the fonts. This is taking a bit too long, so I want to end this video here. I'm really hoping that somehow you were able to learn something, right? Since it, I don't know, there are a lot of things that I should have explained or I can explain, but time fails me. I don't have this is already very long. I'm hoping that in the next video I'll be able to do part two for this. If you've been able to watch to this point, trust me, you are amazing. You are the real MVP. You really got value. That is what this means. Like I already said before, if you are in need of CapCut Pro, you can send me a DM via the WhatsApp link in my bio. You can send me a DM and I'm going to be giving you the details that you need to get the CapCut Pro. Please do not forget to like this video, leave a comment, leave a share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. There are many more videos on my channel that you can watch in order for you to get help, for you to get guide. This playlist is going to help you. And I'm hoping to see you in the next video. For now, do have a blessed day. Bye.